Hello!
Hi guys!
Hi, welcome back to our channel. So today we figured we'd do something a little different from some of our normal videos, but this has been a video that's been requested before, so it's not completely unexpected. And that is that Ian is going to try to speak to me in Spanish, and I'm going to try to respond to him in Spanish, and we're just gonna see where it goes from there. I've taken Spanish before, so I sometimes know my way around things, but he grew up in a half Honduran household, so I'd say you know a little more.
Yeah. Although I'm very self-conscious about my Spanish, and this was just sprung on me like 20 minutes ago, so we will see how it goes.
I guess we'll try.
Yeah. Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo están?
I can respond to that.
¿Cómo estás,
¿Qué
Chris?
tal? ¿Estoy bien?
¿Estás bien?
¿Y tú? I was about to say y usted, but you're not a teacher.
No,
or you're not an elder. Well, you are an elder. No, not. Well, that's like, don't you use that when you're talking to someone who is senior to you?
Oh, I always assumed it was like someone who there's a sort of distance, like that you're not really friendly with.
Okay.
So usted is like,
Well, I'm friendly with you.
It's like a little bit more formal.
We're familiar.
Right, we are
kind
familiar,
of, you know?
for sure.
So, estoy bien, ¿y tú?
Estoy bien, estoy un poco cansado hoy.
Sí.
Sí. What did I say?
You're a little tired.
I am.
Hoy.
Yeah.
Hoy.
Hoy.
A mí también.
Yeah?
Poco.
Un poco.
Un poco.
Okay.
Pero. Soy excited.
That's like saying soy
excited. Soy excited.
I think it's estoy excitada, I think.
Excitada.
Or excitado, I think is the word.
What even is happy?
Feliz.
Feliz. Así, estoy feliz.
Estoy feliz.
¿Por qué?
Oh, yeah.
Voy a ir
Yeah.
a Nueva York.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Anoche. All of my 7th grade Spanish words are like slowly trickling back into my mind. No, esta noche.
Esta noche.
Esta noche. Anoche es la noche pasada.
Yeah, la noche pasada.
Pasada.
Yeah, and la noche pasada.
So anoche is the night before.
Yeah.
And esta noche.
This is really funny for anyone who's gonna watch and be like,
What? Did he grow up in Honduras?
But you know, like I speak really with my mom. I feel very comfortable talking because my Spanglish with her, I feel safe. So I speak more candidly with her in a Spanish because I'm not worried about her judging me and there's no insecurity. But you get me in front of todas mis tías, tía Maria, tía Nora, tía Silvia.
Your aunts.
All of my aunts. Like, then I clam up, and that's actually why I don't like to see them.
Estás embarazada.
Sado.
Oh, wait, because embarazada is pregnant, right?
Yes, yeah. But I think there's another word that means like nervioso.
Because my mom, one day in Spanish class when she was growing up, she was trying to say I'm embarrassed, and she said estoy embarazada, and everyone started laughing because she was saying I'm pregnant.
Yeah,
and
it's weird that word, I've always been like, oh, interesting that word means pregnant. And it makes me want to go like, what is the root of the word embarrassed or embarazada? Because embarazada probably came in first.
Something in the Latin.
There must be some sort of something with like, whatever other synonymous word with like impregnated with something, like something's overcome in my body. So that's why maybe like that word stuck for embarrassed, because I'm overtaken with something, or like
pit in your stomach, maybe?
Hit in your stomach / just like
not that a baby is a pit
of
we'll
embarazada. Bueno,
estás nervioso cuando estás enfrente de sus tías.
Sí, cuando tengo que hablar español con mi familia, me da tremendo nervios. Y bueno, es por eso que no me gusta hablar español con mi familia, porque, bueno, me da pena.
And I will translate. I'm speaking as Ian. I get really nervous to speak Spanish in front of my aunts and my family because, and say the second part again?
And so that's why I don't like to speak Spanish with my family.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because me da pena is like, or no, me da pena is kind of like it makes me feel bad.
Yeah.
But like,
brings me pain.
Yeah, and that's not what I mean.
That's the literal translation, but that's not always the
it's just actual. Like, it makes me feel insecure, so I'm like, oh, I don't want to be put in that insecure situation, so I just won't see them. My mom, Rassler, she'd be like, ay, ¿qué es eso? It's just like, they love you, talk to them in English or whatever.
Pero hablas francés con su hermana? Do you speak French with your sister?
Yes. Hablo francés con mi hermana porque fuimos a un colegio francés cuando estuvimos like bebés hasta que tuvimos 10 años.
He was saying, I sometimes speak French with my sister because we went to French school until we were 10.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Correct.
Did I get it right?
Yeah, she speaks better French than I do porque estuvo en Francia más que yo.
She studied in France more than you.
Yeah, she was in France like more than I was during some impressionable years like high school, middle school.
Es muy increíble cuando,
gracias.
Especialmente, cuando ella habla francés especialmente.
Oh yeah.
I was trying to say, it's very impressive, especially when she speaks French, because she like clicks right into
yeah,
it.
because if you met my sister, imagine like a girl from high school in Miami, right? Who like talks and she's giving you like, oh my god, like Miami accents. Ah, it's good to see you. How are you? Oh my god. I know, like just like that. Like the L's are like very bro. And then all of a sudden she's like, mais bonjour, ça va? Ah, je m'appelle Sacha. And you're just like, what the fuck? Like, where did that accent come from? She like clicks into French in a way that will never leave her, and I'm envious of that.
Pero tú hablas francés muy bien también.
Todavía tengo el acento francés, sí.
You still have a good French accent when you speak French.
No matter what, my accent is always there. So
sometimes just the words.
The words. It's like, it's so hard for me now to think. And same with Spanish. Perfect example. I just watched Veneno on HBO Max like a few months ago, like 3 or 4 months ago. And they speak the Spanish dialect from Spain. Do not quote me on this. I don't know that all Spaniards have that accent, but they don't say the S's.
S's like this?
Kind of.
Pues te digo una cosa, yo en Marchalenes he estado solo una vez.
It's like fascinating and I love it. And anyway, so I watched that show and I was literally like by myself play acting, and I could speak Spanish super fast and like y con el acento y todo y me sale más fácil cuando hablo con solo yo, you know what I mean, like me by myself. But it's weird, like that's probably not how they say that either. It's just like they just have a beautiful way of speaking, and then that sometimes helps me get my Spanish out a little bit. But then put me in front of someone or in front of a camera and it's just like
muy bien.
Tú también. Yeah, me da orgullo verte hablar español.
You like when I speak Spanish?
Yeah, I'm very proud to hear you speak Spanish.
Ay, gracias.
De nada.
Hermano. Novio. Mi novio.
Novio.
Mi amor.
Oh.
Ay,
too much.
Te quiero.
Ay, yo te quiero también.
Te quiero.
Oye, you should tell everybody esta semana ¿qué hiciste?
What am I doing this week?
No. ¿Qué pasó esta semana?
How was this week?
Algo grande.
Oh, con escuela.
Con escuela. Sí. You will repeat that giggle again, just so that we remember that's what he just did. Escuela. ¿Estás nervioso? His hands are so clammy.
En español, por favor.
No sé cómo decir clammy,
Mis
pero
manos.
Tus manos están, ¿cómo se dice? Like when my mom says it all the time. Ay, estoy perspirating in Spanish, like I don't know.
Oh, me da? No, me hace.
What are you trying to say?
Yo.
I could just use my phone and find these words. Because otherwise you just look like idiots. Okay, I graduated
Me da.
this week in Spanish.
Yo graduate esta semana.
Oh yeah, me gradué esta semana. That's what happens when I notice I speak Spanish. I'm rushing through the words to try to sound like I know Spanish better. What?
To that point, one of what my acting teacher, who I just finished with, one of her acting exercises is if you kind of know a language like me, try to say the monologue in Spanish. So you have to be so deliberate with your words because you really have to think about what the word is.
Saying. Wait, so she gives you, this is like a thing she does? Like
it's not every time, but if you're being a little like unspecific with some of your words, she's like, I want you to go through some of these lines and try to do them in Spanish. So you really like marry with those words and have to like be super deliberate thinking of each word.
Oh, interesting. Always.
Yeah.
Always down to hear new techniques, you know?
Yeah. Shout out to you, Jenny Israel.
Bueno, ¿qué más? Ya.
Eso
Finito.
fue
Eso fue
una Fiesta.
Eso fue una fiesta. Yes, that was definitely a party, for sure. It was a party of words.
I couldn't even think of the word fun, so I said it's a party.
It's a party. And that's what he, that's cute. We'd write that in a script. He does this thing where you don't use your S's.
Eso fue una fiesta. I think I started doing that because I heard how you would say some things without the S's.
That's like a lazy, like a Miami, like, I'm being lazy.
So I started doing it.
Because my mom does not speak like that. Like, my mom speaks like Honduran.
Deliberately.
I just mean, I can't wait for the comment section about this. But I personally think that Honduran Spanish is some of the cleanest Spanish. Los amamos. You. I think it's
Los amamos?
Los amamos.
We love you.
I hope.
We love ourselves.
Los amo. No, it's los amamos, I think.
Amamos.
Oh god, this is terrible. This is literally terrible.
We're trying to say and remember to focus on your blooming.
Right. Recuerdan.
I'm not going to know how to say focus and blooming. I only know on your. No, I don't. I don't know even how to say this phrase.
We can say it. Remember e tu enfoques sobre su blooming. That's like how my mom would say it. And she would say, thanks God.
Adiós.
Adiós. Bueno, nos vemos a la próxima.
I get really nervous to speak Spanish in front of my aunts.
Move that way. Just a tad. But what was I was gonna say something else. There was like something else that popped into my head. But if I said everything that popped into my head, we'd be here for 36 hours.
A few days. Even though there's the same language, which is very cool.
Yeah, you really love pushing me off the screen.
You're halfway.
I know, but it's just like...
I just get so excited to be right here.
I know.
All right.
He just did that so that he could get that as a thumbnail.
No, because I actually had a thought earlier when I was trying to find one of the words and you were making a face that would be a good thumbnail.
Oh. I'm a very animated person in my face, I would say. I don't know, this is a weird angle. Oh god, that's not good. That's not the best lighting. Too close. All right. Yeah.